Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Brothers, we need to trade places with the kuffar. Yes, you heard right. We need to trade places with the kuffar. The kuffar need to come into our masjids, and we need to go out into the places where the kuffar are. This is the only way we're going to change. We can't pretend to be things we're not, brothers. We need to get out there. We need to change our mentality. And instead of acting like we're these pious sahabas living in this side of the world, when all we're doing is just closing the doors for the people to learn about Islam, we should open our minds and use our thoughts for other things. We need to change our minds and get the message out there. Get out there. We need to change, brothers. Seriously, we need to change our mentality altogether. We need to change. Brothers, we need to stop thinking with this mosque centralized mentality. We need to stop thinking about taking over the mosques for our own movement, our own group, our own ideology. And we need to start thinking how to use our mosques to bring people in to the fold of Islam. If we are living in the West, we need to change our strategy, brothers. And I don't care who you think you are, what I'm telling you is right. And I wish you would start listening to me, brothers, because what I really know from my heart after 20 years of going to hundreds of different mosques around the world, this is my conclusion. We need to stop worrying about expanding our masjids and start worrying about getting the people, those people who we call kuffar into the mosques. Now, brothers, the only way we're going to do this is by changing our attitude. You see, the Sahabas, we try and imitate the Sahabas by walking with staffs and things. The Sahabas, they had an attitude. They wanted to change people's minds. They had a different way of looking at things. So brothers, instead of just walking around pretending to be something that we aren't, and those people who we think we are pretending aren't even related to us in that way, we need to start changing our mentalities, brothers, and getting out there, getting the masjid, getting open the masjid. Assalamu alaikum. You see, I'm a little upset at the moment. You see, I want the millions, the hundreds of millions of non-Muslims to learn about Islam. And we're just like playing around with nonsense. You know, honestly, I feel as Muslims, we're just sitting in the mosque playing with pebbles on the side of, like, on the ocean, on Shat al-Bahar, you know, sitting on the side, on the beach, just playing with, doing a little sand castle. We're not looking at the ocean next to us. We need to wake up. Brothers, we need to wake up. We need to get out of that mosque, get out of that environment that we have self-created, pretending to make it as a model that doesn't work in our society today. And it's not because the Sunnah doesn't work. Quite the contrary. Islam works. Islam works 100%. What you don't work, brothers. You don't work. It doesn't work to be with this idea, these ideas. I don't want to get into the issues, but I can prove to you. I don't care who you are, what group you follow. It's not working, Habibi. It's not working, huh? It's not working. And it's not working because we don't have our brains right. We don't have our mentality right. We criticize those Muslims out on the streets. Those Muslims that are disgusted don't even go to the masjids. They don't go to the masjids because they are worse than you. Many of them, I've spoken to them. Many of them are tired of you. You have thrown them out of the masjids. But brothers, my idea is the following. Let's trade places. Let's trade places with the kuffar. Yes, we trade places. Get out of the mosque. You get out of the mosque. Start praying Jumu'ah if you want in a public park. Get out there. Instead of giving food to the Muslim miskeen in the West, go give food to the miskeen, the real miskeen, and pray. And just your khutbahs, start giving them towards the people you surround. Remember the masjid of the Prophet ﷺ, he opened his masjid up. People, the non-Muslims used to come and camp in the masjid of the Prophet ﷺ. We need to open our mosques, brothers. Make a day a week, an open house day, so people can learn. And when people come and learn, brothers, don't treat them as babies, because that person that was out there in the ocean of kufr, in the ocean with the non-Muslims, that understand how the non-Muslims think, whether at a street level, a gang level, a business level, these people we need to capitalize on. We need to listen to them, and we need to hear them, see how they can go back and change their own society. Stop trying to treat these new Muslims or these people that are coming back to Islam as idiots. Like, oh my brother, do you already know how to say Al-Fatiha? I need to teach you how to change your life completely. Come here, brother. You need to wash your hands like this. Brothers, subhanAllah, some of these brothers have already learned this. They've read Bukhari from page 1 to the 9 volumes of Bukhari. They've read Quran back and front. They know how to do wudu. Or just give them a good book, or show them the Sunnah of Muhammad ﷺ, and move on, brother, move on. Assalamu alaikum. Brothers, we need to stop worshipping people, worshipping our ulama, doing taqaddus. Yes, we respect the people of knowledge. We take the knowledge, we respect them, but we need to start opening our minds, brothers. We need to stop importing things from the Muslim world, movements, and what else, thinking they're going to come and teach us and solve us our problems. This isn't going to happen, brothers. If you are living in the West, you need to wake up. You need to smell the coffee, brothers. You need to wake up and start doing the work yourself. Yes, listen and learn, but you're the one that's going to do the implementation, because this world can't change until you get involved in the Dawa, because you understand the way people think. If you are living in a certain area and you've been wheeling and dealing with the people, then it's you that's going to make a difference in this world. It's you, the people. You are the people we need. And those people sitting in the mosque, just making dhikr in the mosque and doing salat and thinking, just trying to create a safe haven in the ocean of kufr, and forgetting about their obligation of dawah around them, those people, don't deal with them. If you can just ask them politely to lend you the masjid for at least a day a week. If not, you need to convince them to start spending money, because instead of using the mosque as a venue to bring people in, you need to start renting venues outside to bring people in, and start giving conferences, doing Islamic days, doing things for Islam, because it's the only way it's going to change. Don't follow a particular idea. Don't follow a particular person or individual. Follow the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ within the best of your capacity. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.